What's up, y'all? Polo Sports Talk and Entertainment. Back again with another one. Hit the like button, sub to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit the notifications so that you're able to get all of my content and all of my videos. Now, the fingers have been pointed in Clutch Sports and LeBron's direction. And what do you know? The reason why they are pointing the fingers in this direction is because they felt like he and Clutch Sports were most responsible uh, for the trade uh, in terms of Russell Westbrook. Now, this is my thing, okay? And I know some people are I'm gonna get a little bit of pushback, but I want people to hear me and understand what I'm saying. Does a lot of it fall on LeBron James? Yes, absolutely. But y'all are just as big of a fault as everybody else. Okay. Um, it's like now each week it was a scapegoat anyways, okay? So listen, as much as everybody wants to put everything on Clutch Sports and LeBron James and stuff like that, yes, it's true. Go ahead. But because according to reports, according to Bleacher Reports, Eric Pincus, multiple sources claim that the Lakers front office is internally blaming pressure from Klutch Sports, the agency that represents both LeBron James and Anthony Davis for the acquisition of Russell Westbrook. Um, it says with with this being the case, two important things must be noted. Uh, the star players exerted pressures from the front offices. Uh, they were the ones that needed to work out the terms with the Washington Wizards, and then also the Stars needed leverage to exert that much needed pressure from the front office, and neither James nor Davis had much of it. James was under a guaranteed contract for 2 more seasons. Davis for 3, and it was unlikely that either used the threat of leaving as a weapon in their battle for Russell Westbrook. So that's pretty much what their case is. But I'm saying though, y'all are the organization. Listen, LeBron is not the organization. I mean, we got to make that abundantly clear. He's not the organization. And right now I'm looking at Golden State. Denver is up by 1. Uh, with 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. But I mean, I kind of knew already that okay, now that Vogel's gone, now it's all this woulda, coulda, shoulda stuff that's going on. When all of this stuff should have been addressed earlier in the season. Okay, really from the beginning of the season, everybody, I mean everybody, thought that Russell Westbrook should not have been there on the team from the beginning. Okay, they thought it was a horrible fit, but they wanted to try to work it out, and what turned out to be a bad situation even before it even started, it turned out to be a horrible situation, and not only for the Lakers and the product and the brand and everything, it also turned out to be a horrible situation for Russell Westbrook and his legacy. Now, Did I want Russell Westbrook to go there? Initially, I wanted him to go there. What's up with it, Stephen Green? I mean, if you want to come in and chop it up, you can. You said LeBron has a say about who on the team. 35% LeBron decision makes plays a part in the Lakers. Yeah, I mean it does. But at the same token, it's like in the midpoint of, well, I forget which part of the season that they were saying, but Rob Pelinka and everybody else, oh, then they wanted this, they wanted to decide, okay, well, let me go ahead and flex my muscle and let LeBron know that you're no longer going to make any decisions. Well, it's a little bit too late. I mean, you pretty much already uh, have kind of gave away your future, your assets, things of that nature. Okay, can we can we say, can you drop the link, man? Goddamn, y'all be up in here demanding shit. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Steven. Can we say, hey, can you y'all gonna drop that link? You know what I'm saying? All right, come on now. Shit. Most of the time when I drop the link, you know what I'm saying? Y'all come in here, phone be all choppy and everything, and then you gotta go to work and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, can we get some manners out the deal? Can we be a little bit humble, niggas? Like, well, damn. I'm just fucking with you, Steven, man. It's all good. But nah, I dropped the link, man. But see, most of the time when I drop the link, it's like, no, I'm at work, man. Or no, I'm my phone, man. I ain't got no excuses now. Shit. The link is in the chat. Let's hear from Stephen Green. Lean mean Stephen Green. Because look, I'm not with the excuses, man. Look, if the fact of the matter is that y'all don't want to accept losing, and y'all want to use anybody that you can to to try to try to wiggle your way out of this, so you'll make so y'all won't be to blame for anything. Well, it's not happening. Not the way I'm looking at it. Not the way Stephen Green is looking at it. I'm not going to sit here and give anybody no passes. I'm not giving Anthony Davis no passes. I'm not giving LeBron James no passes. I've already talked about this. I'm not giving Frank Vogel no passes. I'm not giving Judy Buss no passes. I'm not giving Rob Pelinka no passes. I'm not giving Kurt and Linda Rambis no passes. And I definitely ain't giving the rest of the players, because you lost as a team too. There are other players that were hurt on there. What's up with it, Steven?
What's up, Polo? This game section. I'm
Oh
a
Lord,
fan.
here we go with that phone again, man. Yeah, man. Okay. It's like I'll hear you. You'll talk good for a little bit, and then it's just like transformer again. I ain't tripping. We'll try to work with it, man. What you got, man?
Oh, I was, you talk about your topic about LeBron is not all to blame. I think what it is, Palinka, Gene Buss, Magic Johnson, um, they'll discuss what's going on with the team. LeBron put his little sense in there. Most likely they'll agree to who was on the team, who to bring on the team, and who to let go. Do LeBron has a blame for it? A little bit, a little bit. And Russell Westbrook, I didn't want him to go to the Lakers because it wasn't a fit. It was never a good fit for him. Russell is the type of person that he got to be the star on the team. He's like the guy, he's like the quarterback, makes the
Hmm.
play, and he will be better off if he just move on and play with another team.
Right.
You know, I hope Charlotte, the Clippers would snatch him. Um, I think some of those teams on the Lakers is gonna move on to different teams.
Right.
And two, the Celtics and the Bucks. That's gonna be a good series. I can't wait to see it. That's gonna be a barn burner.
Yeah, yeah. You switched up on the subject, right? Well, we we could talk about that now. Then, yeah, it's gonna be a good series, but everybody's talking like what's it called? Boston is gonna go ahead and shock the world and go ahead and do it, which it really ain't really no shock or whatever because you know, even though this isn't no Eastern Conference matchup, it feels Eastern Conference Finals matchup. It feels like one.
Yeah.
It feels
Um,
like and Boston got a lot to prove, man. You know, look, we could sit up here, man, and we could debate, Stephen. But the one thing that I give the edge on Jason Tatum has had more success in the playoffs than a lot of these guys that are in the playoffs now. He's had more success than Jokic. He's had more success than Luka. He's had more success than Embiid.
you know what my game plan would be for the Celtics? My game plan would be um Giannis is unstoppable. I mean, do like the Knicks when they play the Bulls. Let Giannis get his points and everything. You can't stop him, but you can slow him down. Let the players around him beat you,
Hmm.
like New York. They couldn't stop Jordan, but they could slow him down. But they challenged the players around here to beat them, and it worked. And that's what Boston gonna have to do: slow him down.
Right. Um, I it's tricky, man. Because you talking about Giannis. Uh, but see, just as much as you got to stop Giannis, the Bucks got to be able to neutralize several different players on Boston. Because look at this, everybody looking, oh yeah, well Boston, these guys can't shoot, all they are is physical and rugged. Yeah, that may be true, but Marcus Smart has proven he could score. Jason Tatum has proven of course, he could score, and they Shaq and them and everybody else calling him the second best player in the league. Jalen Brown has proven he could score. Al Horford, it may not be pretty, but he's proven he could score. Uh, even guys off of the bench, like Williams and Peyton Pritchard. Yeah, even like guys like Robert Williams, even everybody, they proven they could score. But what's their calling card? It's mainly defense. But that's not to say that they can't get you buckets, And then you throw coaching in there in the midst. Ama Udoka is bringing that leadership quality out of Jason Tatum. These guys are playing fearless. These guys are these guys are playing like there is no tomorrow. Like every possession counts, Stephen Green. You feel me?
Feel you, man. I feel you. And
That's how we should
and
be playing. That's how
no,
we should be playing.
we keep on playing around with Toronto. Toronto gonna beat us in the series.
Listen, is I want to be wrong, Steven. I want to be wrong so bad about that series. And Golden State is up 22-17 right now. I want to be wrong about that series, but I'm going to tell you what's happening. It's the fall of Rome, Stephen. Check it out. You got Embiid pointing the finger with a bad finger. You got Harden sitting out there, you know, not not playing. He playing like a roller coaster, pretty much like he has been his whole entire career. He'll get to the playoffs, and next thing you know, he wants to be a choke artist. And then you got Doc
Yep.
Rivers, who he's somewhat done a good job, for the series. I give him a little bit of credit or whatever. Him having to work with because we don't have Thibault for the Toronto games, and even when we had Thibault in the home games, guess what? We still lost.
You.
You said what?
I said you was breaking up a little bit.
I'm breaking up.
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
nah, that's you breaking up, Steven. I'm I'm right here. I got a full bar, man. Say something again, man.
Is that better, loud and clear?
Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Now I can hear you. You said I was breaking up.
Yeah, you was for a little bit. Now
I
I
don't
hear you
see how.
clear now.
I'm not even going in there. I'm I'm at the crib.
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna break up at the crib. Nah,
But
nah, man.
but
Oh, go ahead.
what you were saying? You was talking about the Sixers. Um, we don't even have a bench. It's like with us. It's like we got to work what we got. We don't have a
Hmm.
good bench.
Nah, we
Uh,
don't. I mean, we got guys that are capable. You know what I'm saying? But think about it. Are we powerful like in Miami? No, because that's the best bench in the NBA. Are we powerful like a Boston? No. Can we compete with a Milwaukee? No. We beat them in the regular season, but come on, man, seriously. You seriously think that we gonna sit up there and we gonna be able to compete with them guys? No.
um, um,
Hey Steven, I put it to
we
you
got
like this. All we are and all we have been over I would say the last ever since 2001, all we've been is fool's gold, man. That's all we've been. It's fool's gold.
mediocre, man.
I'm serious, man. Like we sitting up in here, man, and these guys are, they'll get to like for instance, that's all they talked about, right? Was Joel Embiid, he MVP, da 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 da. Oh, now you picked the perfect time for you to have surgery, or you talking about you gonna have surgery on your thumb. You breaking up, Steve. Breaking up, bro. You breaking up,
Is I'm
bro.
bringing up now? All right, am I bringing up now?
Okay, you good now.
Oh, okay. I was saying that we gotta give Embiid credit. I mean, he's playing through an injured thumb. I mean, he's not like Ben Simmons.
I I mean, Man, Steven, man, I understand that, man, and I know everybody wants to give him credit and stuff like that. But at the same token, man, like I don't want to hear. Okay, I don't want to hear you finger pointing and you telling people, oh yeah, well it falls on coaching or it falls on that guy or it falls on this guy. Man, this look here. Take accountability for yourself. You chose to get out there and play through these injuries and stuff like that. These guys are not gonna take it easy on you and feel sympathy if you feeling if you got a messed up thumb or if you gotta have surgery or something like that, they gonna take advantage of it. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I take advantage of it too, Steve.
Yeah,
That's what you're
I mean,
supposed to do, man. Hey, look, hey, no love is lost once you step in between them lines.
yeah, they're not gonna give us. They're not gonna give us a championship, whether you injured or not. They ain't gonna give it to us. And he chose to play with the thumb. He got to face the outcome of it. I
Right.
mean, like you just say, you injured, they're gonna take advantage of it. They gonna play you hard like you ain't injured.
Like Steven, like for instance, if okay, if if he was healthy, if he was healthy, then what would we be hearing? We'd be hearing, "Oh yeah, well see, man, he's an MVP and stuff like that." But if he's healthy and he's still losing games, then what you gonna say? You understand what I'm saying? So either way, it's like okay, what you hurt, but you were hurt last year, and then uh, years prior to that, guess what? We got swept. Man, we got our asses swept in the bubble.
Yeah,
I mean, dog, after a while, man, you got to start taking accountability. I know, Ben Simmons and all that other stuff. But after a while, man, like, I'm getting tired of the excuses because it's year after year the same thing. We have such a phenomenal regular season. We got a guy in motherfucking Joel Embiid who's, what's up with it, Alex? Yeah, I see your Warriors, man. Y'all up by 4. Um, you got a guy in Joel Embiid. Oh yeah, well he could get you buckets. He MVP and all this other stuff. Okay, but then you get to the playoffs, Steven. I'm tired of it, man. And Poole is hurt right now. No, no, that's not Poole. Otto Porter. Otto Porter is down right now. I think he got hit in the groin.
yeah.
Yeah, I think yeah he got hit.
Oh,
He got hit down below. Yeah, Otto Porter down. Think he's gonna be all right though.
let me ask you a question. Do
Hmm.
you want LB to play with an injured thumb, or you think he should go have surgery?
Listen, I admire the fact that he's playing. I, you- I like the fact that he's playing, but you're doing more harm than good because it's like it. It seemed like you. It seemed like you wanna. It's like you wanna play hurt. Like you played with a torn meniscus. Like he played last season with a torn meniscus, which he was playing on pretty much the whole entire time. I think that he had a meniscus tear for quite some time or whatever. Now it's tricky because we all get on these players about like hey, you need to have more heart. We get on Zion, we get on AD, we get on Kawhi, we get on Jamal Murray, we get on all these other guys. But I'm just saying though, I would respect him more if he just did not say nothing to the media about throwing people under the bus. You can't sit there and throw people under the bus.
No.
when you hurt and stuff like that, man, you know what I'm saying? Like you're taking just as much away from the team than you are adding to the team or whatever. But if he didn't say nothing, Stephen Green, let's say me and you playing and
Right.
we playing 2-on-2 or something, and I'm always complaining, man, my finger hurt. Man, Stephen, man, don't pass the ball too hard, man. And then guess what? After the game, I'm like, well, man, if Stephen Green didn't pass the ball too hard, well, maybe you understand what I'm saying? And that's what he be doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he want to sit there and blame it on Doc. He want to blame it on Harden. Da, 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 da. Nigga, your ass wanted Harden there.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Like,
every other year. Then you blame it on Ben Simmons. Well, Ben Simmons. Da, 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 da. Then the year before that, oh yeah, we gotta trust the process, man. Trust the process, nigga. Nigga, every other year, nigga, you got a motherfucking excuse, man. But oh, you do so great in the regular season.
look,
I'd focus on MVP. No, motherfucker, man, look, you ain't no goddamn Hakeem Olajuwon, man. You ain't on his level.
Ticket T said, man, this league is soft. This league is soft, man. It ain't nothing like it was in the 80s and 90s. If you hurt, it's like back in the 90s and 80s. If you hurt, you might miss one, you might miss two, but at third and fourth game, you coming back. You might not start right away, but you gonna get some playing time. And
Right.
I seen play. I give you an example. Um, the Dallas Mavericks. I think it was Derek Harper or James Donaldson.
Oh, you
They
going way back. Yeah.
one of one. I remember they had an injured finger. They taped it, and they were still playing. And they threw the ball to him like force. They felt pain, but they took it and played like they was never injured.
Right, right, right,
I
right.
mean, they played with injured thumb of their eye poked out. They wear goggles.
Right,
Or
right, right,
if
right,
you
right.
if you if you having a knee injury, you wore a knee pad. Or your wrist, you wore a wristband. I mean, these
Right.
people will do anything to get on the court, and it's like these players ain't doing it, man. I mean, they should have a rule about these guys abusing, out being hurt, or when they heal, they don't want to play. They should have a rule on that.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's facts because the thing about that, Steven, is that the CBA, man, they're about to get involved, man. Uh, the owners, man, they're tired of it, man. I keep telling people, man, it, we want to see a good product on the floor, and see, you, a lot of people got to understand this. Doc Rivers is as much as people get on him and everything. He's gotten out coached by Nick Nurse. I got to give Nick Nurse credit because Nick Nurse out coaches him every time. But Doc Rivers has made somewhat of an effort. And I just need Doc, what I need him to recognize is that this offense is not predicated on Harden and Embiid. It's predicated on Maxi, Harden, Maxi, Embiid, and then Tobias Harris. Because the
Right.
Tobias Harris has been more efficient overall than Harden. If we going by the numbers,
Yeah.
Tobias Harris, he ain't over there shooting no 30%, forcing
Mhm.
shots and shit like that. He ain't doing none of that.
He's
And,
doing
and,
like
and, and he plays defense. He plays hard. He knows how to finish plays. He don't make no excuses about crying to the ref and stuff like that. Look,
yeah,
Steven, let's just go by everything, right? He shot 9 of 14 the first game against Toronto had 26. Then he shot 7 of 11, and he was good for 20 on the second game. He had 11 points, but he had 12 rebounds. He had 12 rebounds that third game. Then the fifth game, he had 15 and 11. You see, he doing other things. He could do other things besides score. He's getting double digit in rebound. People don't understand he's a good rebound. And then he shot 6 of 16. Um, not his best game. He had 16 points or whatever, but he's been way more efficient than Harden though.
Yeah, he does. Harris does the fundamental stuff, fundamental
Hmm.
and basic. He doesn't try to be finesse. He doesn't try to be fancy. He play fundamental basketball, and that's what I like about his plays. Just fundamental, just something
Hmm.
simple. You get there for a layup, he makes the layup. You know,
Right,
when he shoots it and doesn't get a call, he runs to the other end. He don't talk to the referee. He goes to the other side of the court. He's not a complainer.
right.
And Levine, he's a complainer. When something don't go his way, you see him put his hands on. He's like, "What happened to the call?" He'll talk to the referee. Harden's like that.
Yeah, because he been crying. Listen, that's what he been doing pretty much ever since he got to Houston. Like that's when it all started, man. It's like he was always trying to look for the calls and get the referees and earn his stuff at the line. And what you don't realize, man, is that you slow up, man. You slow up the game when you do that. People want to see the ball move. Like you looking at Golden State right now, you look at Denver. You see how it's up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. People want to see action, man. But you got this nigga dribble, 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 dribble,
Yep.
free throw, slowing down, dribble, 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 dribble.
He
Nigga,
makes
I
that.
don't want to see that shit.
Then he makes his what's that favorite play when he shoots that jumper that three? He'll
Yeah,
like and try to get into you like a foul.
yeah, man. Like, man, dog, man, like, what, dog? Do you if you want to take a goddamn breather, nigga, just check your ass up out of the game, nigga. You just trying to sit up there. You want to dribble the ball 1,000 times, then you want to go to the line, nigga. You done took a lot of break, man. Shit, nigga. By that, now you see why you be looking at the look on PJ Tucker face in Houston, and then on Eric Gordon face.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want to play with his ass. Hey man, dog, because I think PJ Tucker, he had got into it with him over there at Houston,
Yeah.
because he sitting up there and fight all that 60-point triple double. That's all great, but that shit gets swept up under the up under the rug in the regular, because it's regular season. It ain't nothing that you're doing in the playoffs.
Yep. Yep.
And I don't want people coming in here. People are gonna try to go to bat for James Harden. Oh, he's still a great player and all this other stuff. Tell me where. Tell me
Hmm.
what. Yeah, he's a phenomenal talent and everything, but phenomenal talent is not gonna carry you over the hump. If that was the case, it would have carried guys like Alex English over the hump. It would have carried a guy like Adrian Dantley over the hump. It would have carried a guy like Charles Barkley over the hump.
Yeah. Well, we gotta beat Toronto tomorrow. We can't let them you can't give them the breathing room. We got to beat them tomorrow. There's no room for excuses. We got to beat them. It's like
If
they let Toronto stick around, stick around, stick around. And we're gonna be watching the playoffs from home.
we're gonna be watching it, man, dog, we're gonna be watching the playoffs from home anyways, Stephen Green. Like realistically, man, just be honest, man. Do you really think that we got we got a chance for a championship, man?
No, no, no.
Like look at Boston and look at us, man.
We'll be fortunate if we have one win against Miami. For real, man. If we have one win against them, they'll be fortunate to have one win.
Hey, and check this out. This is gonna trip you out, Steven. Are you ready for this one?
Come on with it, man.
And listen, I know people gonna do their research and all this other stuff. People love to be right around here. Now, did you know just as much as no team has ever came back from a 3-0 lead to win four straight? Did you know that no team has ever lost a three a 3-0 lead before? That's what we're facing if Toronto comes back and they win this series.
Now I don't know discount. Now I know two situations that was like that when the Lakers had Phoenix 2-0 and Phoenix came back and won 3-2. Then
Right,
it was
right, right.
another one. I think it was 88 or 87 when Boston had New York 2-0 and New York came back and won 3-2. That's when they had that Kentucky, what's that, the Kentucky coach? What's his name? Got his name. Oh, Rick Paterno? No,
Oh, Rick
is that,
Pitino.
yeah, Rick Pitino.
Hmm.
But that was those series like the best of five.
Right, right, right.
But the best of seven, I never heard of a team coming back from 0-3 lead, and Toronto is the closest team to do it.
Yeah, we no team has ever lost a playoff series after jumping out to a 3-0 lead.
Hmm. I mean, in my opinion, I think Toronto would give Miami fits than Philly.
Miami in six.
You talking against Toronto?
No, you were saying that if they go against Miami.
Yeah, Toronto go against Miami. I think Toronto would give them a good series than
Okay,
Philly.
and you think it would go six games?
Yeah,
Whew, oh no, that's that's a I don't know, man, because Miami, because I'm looking at Toronto and I'm looking at Miami, and the thing that just separates Miami so much, man, is it's not even their main players, but they got so many weapons. I mean, they got Max Struess, who you don't even know who the hell that is, but this dude coming out there wetting the jumper like he done played in the league for years.
hmm
Then you got Bam on defense, but he could also score too. You got Jimmy Butler, who you said Jimmy Butler is a superstar,
yeah. He's tuxedo man.
right? Who, oh, Hootie and the Blowfish. Yeah, man, that commercial, man, he tripped me out. I, I like Jimmy Butler, man. A lot of
Yeah,
people feel like he is a superstar, and a lot of people don't feel like he's a superstar.
I can see him winning a ring.
Hmm. He almost had it. He almost had it in the bubble.
Yeah.
Could have had it. But see, I give him props because he was playing hurt too.
Yep.
He played hurt in that finals.
But yeah, Butler is the guy that every game he play, he plays hard.
Still there, Steven?
Yeah, I'm here. All right, I'm here.
Yeah, you could kind of cut out a little bit.
Oh, I was saying, Butler. Every game he got that hunger inside of him, and you can see it in his plays. He hungry.
Hmm. Right. Yeah,
Mm.
he's a different animal, man. He's a different animal. Uh I like the fact, but I don't like. I like the fact that he plays both ends of the floor. He's a two-way player, as they call him. Because back in the day, Stephen, man, they didn't just say two-way players like that. You were expected to play defense. That's why, like, that term two-way. I'm like, two-way, man. Oh yeah, he's one of the best two-way players of the game. Dog, everybody was playing. Well, the vast majority of guys were playing two-way back in the day.
Yep.
Even if you wasn't a lockdown defender, like, okay, like Larry Bird, he wasn't no lockdown defender, but he was a good help defender.
Yeah. Yep.
He was a good help defender. But Bird, at least he tried. Half of these
Yep.
motherfuckers, they don't even want to try. They don't even want to try to get better in the off season at defense. And they talk about, well, you can't teach defense. Yes, you can. You can make an effort on defense. You ain't got to be the fastest. Klay Thompson is not the fastest, the most extremely quickest guy, but that motherfucker can play defense.
But see, don't nobody know about Bird was a trash talker, and Bird would get under your skin because
Uh-huh.
I hated Larry Bird. I was like every person that played Larry Bird, I hope they destroy him on the court, but
Hmm.
they never could get it done. They couldn't destroy him.
Right.
But he's a trash talker, and people don't know that he talk trash to you. And the thing about Bird, he could back it up.
Hmm. Yeah, that's why he got under Doc's skin.
Yep.
He got under Julius the Doctor Irving. You know.
And Charles Barkley hold him, and I don't know who punched, somebody had punched Bird while Charles was holding him.
Hmm.
I think, yeah, no, Julius punched Bird, but Charles hold him and Julius punched him.
Right, right. Yeah, that was in the I think that was what, the 80, was that 83, 84 season?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was the 83, 84 season. Um, because listen, I really feel like, man, if if Charles Barkley would have got that ring with Doc and with Moses and stuff like that, man, nobody would really. I I guarantee you, right? They would try to do everything they could to diminish Charles Barkley because that's what Kevin Durant was doing. He put a post on Twitter talking about Charles Barkley was a bus rider, not a bus driver, and
Mm.
he was referring to him hopping on various teams that had Hall of Famers and stuff like that. But yo, you can't sit there and put Charles Barkley as him hopping on teams with Hall of Famers and stuff like that because you know everybody knew what Charles Barkley was in his prime.
Yeah. But when he was going Well, when he was going with Phoenix, he was in his prime. When he went to Houston, it was like the end of his career.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Over there. So that was understandable because and then he had back issues.
yeah.
He had back issues because it was him, Pippen, Smith, Olajuwon, and Drexler. They had a good squad to go to the championship.
I
But
don't know, but
but
I don't know about that, man. Like I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say championship, but they could have did better than what they was. But see him, Charles Barkley said that it was Scottie Pippen was the one that was holding everybody back. Scottie Pippen was the one that was. You would have thought Charles Barkley was the one that was out of shape and stuff like that because he had gained some weight. Scotty, they were saying that Scotty, he said that Scottie Pippen was not the Scottie Pippen that he was in
Chicago.
yeah, well, and even with the Blazers,
Yeah,
because he was with the Blazers
right.
before, yeah, and then he came over there. I was like, man, what? This ain't Scotty, right? you supposed to be you supposed to be the next best guy, next to Jordan and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? And you know,
Right.
Scottie Pippen kind of felt some type of way about that, man.
Yeah.
I don't. Me myself personally, Scottie Pippen, man. If if he wasn't coming out with all this, you know, uh, yeah, um, you know, Michael, he did this to me and he did that to me. I would have a lot more respect for Scottie Pippen. But the fact that he's bitter and stuff, man, it just it shows you where people's thought process lies, Steven.
Yeah, but why he didn't say it to his face when he was on the same team? If he felt it,
Exactly.
why he said it first? Why he wait after? Just like he did with Charles Barkley. He called Charles Barkley a big fat pig. He didn't say it to his face. Yep.
Exactly. He had all them opportunities. He had all them opportunities to say that when they was on the dream team, all that,
Yeah.
and
You
he
you
just
you still you watch
say that again, Stephen. You kind of broke up a little bit.
winning time.
Yeah, 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 man. I've been on that, man. I've been on it. And shout out to the brother True man. He been giving a good review on it and stuff. He's on point with it, man. Cause I mean, what you think of it, Steven?
I've watched it. I watched it, and what I was seeing, I didn't know that the Lakers was going through that because they never show us off the court of the Lakers.
Hmm.
Well, we saw on the court, but I never seen behind the court.
Hmm.
Like I was looking at Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Mag. They got into it. I wouldn't think they ever fought behind the court. I would never thought that. But everybody everybody respect Kareem. Kareem was like that humble guy. He didn't brag or he didn't put it out there. He was like a humble, kept to himself, and he let his actions speak on the court.
Hmm.
Um, I'm liking the episodes.
Yeah, what you, yeah, but see, it's a lot of controversy because a lot of people, like Jerry West, he ain't too happy about his character. And I agree with Jerry West, man. They're exaggerating. They're exaggerating a lot of what he used to do and stuff like that, man. Yeah, did he want to win real bad and everything? Yeah, but all the throwing the throwing the championship trophy out and breaking the glass and stuff like that. I think that's just like for Hollywood, just to kind of spice it up a little bit, man.
Right.
And that's why he's threatening to sue them for uh, you know for making his character for defamation pretty much. And I mean, I don't blame Jerry West because he's done a lot for that organization. And on top of that, the fact that you don't want to let this guy back in the organization, back in terms of being taking away your lifetime tickets and stuff, is wrong.
Yep. But the off season is going to be interesting because players you don't expect to move, they're going to make some moves, make some signings, and I'm
Mm.
interested in what type of moves what the Lakers going to do.
Shoot. Well, I just know this, man. They no, they in the world of shit right now
Yeah,
because they were supposed to be so much further than this, Steven. No, they they were supposed to be, man. People thought about they was gonna win the championship, man.
yeah, but Kevin Durant, LeBron James, they
Hmm.
formed this super team. Now it backfired on them, and it's
Hmm.
like in the league, it's like showing that you don't have to have a super team to go to the finals. You don't have to have a
Hmm.
super team to go to the playoffs.
Hmm.
And I'm glad it happened that way,
Right.
and put a message out there. But if LeBron ain't going to the Lakers, he gonna want to go to a contender that's almost at the finals. I wouldn't be surprised if he go back to Cleveland because you notice when he goes to losing teams, he leaves or they show up the championship, he leaves.
Yeah, and you see that. See, listen, the league is trying to get back. The league is moving on, and not only from LeBron, they trying to move on from Durant. They're trying to move on from Harden. Listen, welcome to team ball, Steven. Look, I know some guys think it's boring. No, it's not. They want to see one goddamn player.
Yeah,
I don't.
either.
Even when you had Jordan, you had Jordan. There is Jordan and the Bulls. One night it could be Robin being exciting, doing some doing some crazy stuff. Next night it could be Pippen. Then yeah, Jordan was gonna get his, but okay, with the Lakers, right? I'm talking about the Showtime Lakers.
Yeah,
Hey, Magic, Kareem, Worthy. I mean, Byron Scott would get his. Occasionally, Michael Cooper would get his. Like with Detroit, Joe Dumars, Isaiah Thomas, Vinny Microwave Johnson. Even today, man. Look at Memphis. John
yeah,
Moran, yeah, he exciting, but you got Dylan Brooks. You got you got Bane. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You got Jared Jackson Jr. You got Tyus Jones. Look at Minnesota. Look at you got goddamn Carl Anthony Towns. You got Anthony Edwards. You
Yeah,
understand what I'm saying? Like, no, with the Warriors, nigga, you got Jordan Poole, you got motherfucking Andrew Wiggins, you got Draymond Green, you got Klay Thompson. You know what I'm saying? You got guys on there, several different guys on there that's gonna do something, man. But all this, oh yeah, just David Ruffin and Temptation shit. That shit. People tired of that shit. Stephen Green.
yeah, yep. I,
Oh
I just,
yeah.
I want to see some, I want to see something different, man. You watch ESPN,
Mhm.
Inside NBA, NBA
Mhm.
TV. All you hear about is LeBron James or Kevin Durant.
Mhm.
They can't have a show without saying their names. But time, and I get tired of it. It's just like when Michael Jordan was with the Bulls. Every time you turn on TV, Michael Jordan. And then every game he's played, they can show the highlight is Michael Jordan.
Right. What? But you see. But you know what though, Steven? See, back in the days, they wasn't just talking about just Jordan all the time. though. They would actually talk about different players. Like, yeah, Jordan dominated and stuff like that. But it wasn't like it was. It wasn't, man. The way they talk about LeBron. But see, I'll give you a prime example. When Jordan was playing and stuff. Okay, when Jordan was starting to come around and stuff like that, but they would still be talking about Magic. They would still be talking about Dominique Wilkins. Hell, a lot of people were more excited about Dominique Wilkins because of the flair that he brought. They would talk about Larry Bird. They would, the media had a little bias against Isaiah Thomas. But then Shaquille O'Neal started coming up. They would talk about Shaquille O'Neal. Then they started talking about Penny. You know what I'm saying? It was, then Grant Hill started coming around and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So they
Yeah,
start they started talking about different guys. It wasn't just like, oh yeah, just one player. Nah, it wasn't like that.
yeah, but this is what I don't like though.
Hmm.
Like the difference of me being a fan, these modern people being the fan. With me, I like the Sixers when they had Moses Malone. When they had Moses Malone,
Hmm.
Charles Barkley, I was a Philly fan. When he left, when Moses Malone left and went to I think he went to Washington Bullets. When he went to the Bullets, I still like the Philly. Then when Charles went to Phoenix, I still like the Philly. I ride and die Sixers. But now LeBron James, he played for the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm a LeBron fan because he played for Cleveland. So that's my team. Uh-oh. He play for the Miami Heat. Oh, I don't like Cleveland no more because LeBron went to Miami Heat, so I'm a Miami Heat fan. Okay. I'm a Laker fan now because LeBron played for the Lakers. I don't like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
What? A Philly,
Nah,
a Philly,
nah, yeah, nah. That's facts. That's
yeah.
facts. I can't stand that because it's like, damn. Do you know anything about your organization? Like, you don't know shit about your. But people like, well, what they got to do with anything? It got a lot to do because what it tells me is that you didn't follow shit. Like, okay, Stephen Green, he know about the organization because a lot of people they didn't know nothing about Moses Malone, but just off the fact that you said that he went right to Washington, that tells me that okay, yeah, he knows his team, and even though he liked Moses Malone, you know what I'm saying, even because he came from the H town,
Right.
he still stuck with the Sixers.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
But,
if we have all rookies and no superstars, I'm still gonna be a Sixers fan.
hmm
We'll be 0-82, and I still like the Sixers.
It'd be hard, but shit.
Yeah,
It'd be hard in the motherfucker to like that, but shit. I do it because man, shit. I stuck by us, man, through the Hershey Hawkins and Jeff Hornacek days, and Clarence Weatherspoon and Jeff
yeah,
Malone.
yeah.
When we was a goddamn laughing stock,
Yeah.
Steven.
And we had Manute Bol at one time.
Yo, we had Manu Ball. We had Rick Mahone, Tony. Uh, yeah, we had some people that came through there, man.
Yep.
Hell, and like I'm talking about earlier about Mikal Bridges. Now, let me ask you something though, Steven. Now, you mentioned Mikal Bridges and stuff. You really, you really think that we got a chance at Mikal Bridges, huh?
Yeah, yeah. I think he's still under rookie contract. We probably have to pay his contract or give up somebody, but he would be a good fit for us.
Well,
He would be good.
he got an extension though. He had signed a deal.
Is it one of those year extensions?
Hold on one second. Because he had just signed a deal over the summer.
Hmm.
Hold on, let me make sure. Because that's what me and the brother Hitman X was talking about. Kel Bridges contract. Because I would say it would be hard. They're not going to just let him go like that. All right,
Mhm.
here you go. Yeah, he had signed. It was over. He signed. It was 90 million for 4 years.
He ain't gonna turn away on that.
Because he signed that over the summer.
Hmm.
He deserves his money,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah,
what everybody was kind of. They were talking about that because they felt like a lot of people brought the fact that you know that's why what's his name was kind of salty. Aiden, because the money should have went his way or something.
right, right. I guess we got some draft picks coming up and some free agency. I just hope they don't give Harden an extension. And in my opinion, don't be surprised if Harden want to opt out and see what else out there
I
because he the
wouldn't be
type.
surprised, man. Listen, Steven. Man, dude, Uh, they're not gonna throw him a bag. Not the way he played.
Oh, and we don't have to give up nobody. I mean, anybody want they can take it.
I
We don't
mean,
have to
we
give up.
gave away our picks though. We gave away our
Oh,
first rounders.
oh, okay,
We remember we gave away because hold on, let's see. Yeah, we gave away our 22 and our 23 first round pick. And um damn man, we our best thing is to get some picks right now. That's what's gonna help us, you know what I'm saying?
right. You think we should keep Joel Embiid? You think we should keep him?
I mean, Joel, man. as good as he is, Steven, he's showing his inability to get anywhere. Man, listen, dog, you putting up stats, but where's the wins?
Yeah,
You can't blame Ben Simmons now. You know, if he loses this year, he gonna be to blame too. Cause hey, Jokic, he done got to a conference finals. Um, Tatum done got to a conference finals.
and
Even Giannis, he got a damn championship.
yeah, he just
Uh,
like
oh, go ahead.
he just like that. The Joker just like that Pinto, just standing still and everybody passing him.
Yeah. I mean, look, I like a Cadillac, but check this out though, Steven. If a Cadillac break down, man, that's your ass because it's computer ran.
Right,
And German engineering, that's why you want to rely on that shit. And the reason why I say that is like, okay, well, what does that mean, Polo? Well, check this out. Think about who's dominating the league. International players.
yep,
Luka, Giannis, Jokic. They're international players, man.
yep. Because they getting them from overseas, from them
Yeah.
different leagues, and then also too they some of them in college,
Yeah.
like Gonzaga. Gonzaga got a whole roster of foreign players.
Hmm.
That's why I that's why um they always good in that conference, but when it's time to tournament time, they choke. But that's why they
Yeah,
always have good.
man. Gonzaga, bro. They they fools gold too every year.
Yeah,
Every year they, man. I get tired of it. I'm at the point now, Stephen, man. We need a goddamn overhaul, man. Everybody that's in that front office, man. We need an overhaul.
yep.
My phone about to die. Hey, Steven, I'm gonna shut this one down, man. My phone about to die, man. I'll be back live in a minute, bro.
All right, man.
Yeah.